Okay, so we are not done with vocabulary. This is the final lesson of 1.1. If you noticed, our first 3 lessons were 1.1a, b, and c. That's because 1.1 has so much vocabulary and we needed to break it up. So as always, be referring back to your vocab. You should have already done the scavenger hunt quiz, so you should have seen some of these things here. So we're going to do the first 3 examples in this video, and we'll do the rest in class. So in this video, what you're going to see here is a plane. Now, in the definition of a plane goes on and on forever in 2 dimensions. What this means is, again, like a piece of paper, we can imagine to be a plane. It's flat, right? Versus a line, this is a plane. Now, again, it has to go on and on forever and ever and ever and ever. We can't draw that, so we have to draw it like this. But if you can imagine just an infinitely massive blanket, that's what a plane actually is. So I can't see it, but if I lay my paper flat here, technically out here, if this were to extend, that's on the plane. But again, I know we really can't see it, so the way they draw it is, if we have any points inside the plane, we say that those are on the plane. Any points that are drawn outside the plane, like if there were a point there, that would not be on the plane. So that would be like a point up here versus being on our actual piece of paper. So we have, again, a plane right here. And we have what it looks like is a line going down through the plane. So really what's happening here is this. Let me not stab myself. This is the picture we're looking at. I have a plane and a line going through my plane. This dashed little part here is because you can't see that part of the pencil, right? Part of the pencil, if I'm holding it like this, is kind of covered by the plane. That's what that dashed line is. Now we also have one more thing on the plane, which is a line, can you see it? That's drawn on the plane. That's this one. So that's the picture we're looking at here. We have our plane, we have a line going through our plane, and then we also have a line drawn on the plane. That's what's going on in this picture. I know it's very confusing, but we have to be able to visualize these things from a flat picture, even though it's really a 3-dimensional picture. So let's talk about the definitions here. We need to name 3 points that are collinear. So remember, guys, co is like co-pilot, co-worker. You guys work together. So collinear line, right, are points that are on the same line. And again, that's in your vocabulary. So we just need to name 3 points that are on a line. Well, we only have 2 lines here, right? We've got this one and we've got this one. Only one of those lines has 3 points on it. What are those 3 points that are on a line? Well, D, E, and F are all on a line. They're on this one here. And so we would call them collinear. H and E are also collinear because they both lie on this line, but there's no other points that lie on that line, so I don't have a third one I can say. So that's why we have to say D, E, and F are collinear. G, you'll notice, does not lie on any line, so I can't say that's collinear with anything. Next thing here says name 4 points that are co-planar. So again, co means together with. Co-planar means on the same plane. Again, how we show this is if the point is drawn in the box, it's considered to be on the plane. So again, that would be like me drawing dots on this paper versus having a dot up here in the air. So there are only 4 points here that are drawn inside the box. What are they? G, D, E, and F. G, D, E, and F are all drawn inside the box. H would be like the eraser up top here of my pencil going through my paper. So that eraser does not lie in the plane, right? So G, D, E, and F, not H. Now we want to name 3 points that are not collinear. So what this means is not all 3 lie on the same line. Now, You can have two that lie on the same line. We just need a third that doesn't. So pick any 3 points there, as long as not all of them lie on the same line. So I'm going to choose D and E. I can do that even though those are collinear, as long as I choose maybe G. G does not lie on the same line. You could have also said D, E, and H. Really, any combination of letters that is not D, E, and F, you could have chosen.